want to play foot starts now.
Good morning, Llanes family!
A very special guest host.
She's an Academy Award-winning actress. She fights for the rights of the disabled.
Helping a family facing tremendous odds.
We've got a father who's blind, a son born completely deaf, 2 legally blind daughters, a completely blind grandmother, and a mother that has to pick up all the slack.
Despite that, their lives work.
We just have so much fun being alive and have so much fun being together.
But not their house.
This house does not function for this family.
The stairwells are very steep. There's lots of sharp corners that they could run into.
Oh, it's bright. It's the lights that just kill you.
I can't see anything.
It's just like a big blur of nothing.
The house was not purchased to meet their needs. The house was purchased because of financial constraints.
It only takes a week. A bigger, better house.
They're gonna hear me, and they're gonna hear it in style.
And an extreme act of kindness.
Marley sent Ed and Eduardo down to Central America to hand out hearing aids to people who otherwise might never hear anything in their entire lives.
One house.
Look at all the wires here for the technology.
This is gonna change their life.
1 week.
Get the van. Get in the van.
Now, what do you need them to build?
Origami?
1 2-hour extreme makeover. The home edition.
So much time has gone away. Now one means we have today. Together we can find a way. One day at a time. It's not magic, but strength of purpose. The power of many with a single focus. There's so much that we can do. Together we'll make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through.
Hi, I'm Lyanna. You want to play foot starts now.
We're all on the bus, and we're waiting for Ty to come out and tell us where we're going and who we're surprising, and Ty doesn't come out. Actually, it was Marlee Matlin. Oscar-winning Marlee Matlin. It's absolutely incredible.
Good morning, everybody. It's so great to see all of you again. Oh, by the way, this is my interpreter, Jack. Who's my voice?
Hey, Dad. Hey, Jack. Good to see you, Lane.
And, well, this is going to be a really special week with really special people. A very special family, the Lyanna's family. When Ty told me about this family and this particular segment, I asked Ty if he wouldn't mind if I took over his job as host, and he said sure.
Marley is a prime example of not letting a disability hold you back. She's an Academy Award-winning actress, and she's also been an advocate for the deaf.
We're going to a town here of Bergenfield, New Jersey, to meet the Lyanna's family. Vic and Maria Llanes have faced a lot of physical challenges and disabilities throughout their lives, and their families as well. Why don't we take a look at the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Take a look at this.
Hi, ABC! We're the Lyanna's family, and this is where we live.
All my life, I've always known that it would come to the point that I will become totally blind.
Vic Llanes, the dad of the family, was not born blind. As a teenager growing up in the Philippines, he developed a rare genetic disorder called aniridia, which affects the development of the iris.
All of a sudden, everything just went dim. It was just like that. I lost my vision in one day completely.
But growing up, he never let his blindness stand in his way. Eventually, he married his high school sweetheart, Maria, and they both had 3 children, Gwen, Zeb, and Carrie. Unfortunately, Vic's disability turned out to be hereditary. And both of his daughters, Gwen and Carrie, are considered legally blind.
I'm visually impaired. To see things clearly, I have to look very close. It's getting more and more difficult for me to see completely blind on my left eye.
Maria, the mom, when she was pregnant with Zeb, she contracted German measles. And as a result, Zeb was born deaf.
Oh my goodness.
They are also taking care of Vic's mother, Grandma Isabel. She's 75 years old. She's also blind. 10 years ago, they brought the entire family from the Philippines for better medical care and education.
We found this house where we live right now, and we were so happy because it was the lowest price in the market.
It was not the right house for them, but it was the only house they could afford when they moved to America from the Philippines.
Our house is a split-level house. This leads downstairs.
The stairwells are very steep. There's lots of sharp corners that they could run into.
After about 6 months, we started having major problems, especially with the plumbing.
Vic himself is trying his best to do everything in the house. He's very happy in the house.
There's too much buildup of moisture inside the house. I had to cut out the ceiling in the bathroom and put an exhaust.
This is a family who has faced unbelievable odds, and yet they have had the strength and courage to overcome so much.
Hi, come in and see our kitchen. If there's ever a definition of a family that stays close together, this has to be it.
This house is really our main disability, and we just really need help with this house.
We love each other. We're there for each other. We just need help.
There are a lot of technologies and equipment out there that we can provide them in their house. Technologies that they probably don't even know exist. So what do you say? Designers, what do you think? Can we do it?
Looking forward to it.
My heart was beating a mile a minute. I was anxious and nervous. I've never done anything like this before. So we're gonna make this family very, very happy today. You guys ready to do this? Yeah. Awesome, okay. And finally, the moment arrived. Drum roll, please. 3, 2, 1, on one, okay, ready.
Good morning, Llanes family! Vic, Maria, Gwen, Carrie, Zeb, Grandma
Dad and Carrie ran out of the front door. Mom helped Grandma down the steps. It was awesome. They were so happy.
Hi, how are you? I'm Paul.
I don't think I've ever felt more welcome or more loved by a family. I mean, it was just ear to ear, the biggest smiles, and they're infectious.
Two smiles on the girls. They're just beaming.
And who is this?
I think I don't.
And I knew when that moment happened that we were doing the right thing. We were doing the right thing. So now we've met the lovely Lyanna's family. I'm Marley Matlin, the guest host today in place of Ty. In 1 week, you're gonna have a completely different house and your lives are gonna change for the better.
You can see when it's really close up.
The girls can.
But you can't, correct?
No, I'm blind as well.
You see shadows?
Like, I can't see your face.
Gwen and Carrie have limited eyesight. Unfortunately for them, it's very likely that their condition will worsen and eventually they'll be completely blind like their father.
It can be frustrating. We just do our best.
Zeb, you go to school?
I go to a mainstream school.
And it was nice to have Marley there so Zeb didn't feel left out.
And you like high school? Yeah, pretty good. And he was shy at first. And suddenly the sign language just came pouring out. And like a flower, he just blossomed. What's your dream? What do you want to be? I want to go to college, and I want to have a family, and I want to have a job. It was like he was coming out from his shell and coming out from this young kid. It was just beautiful. How does going to Disney World sound to you?
Grandma, do you ride rides?
Yes.
Let's get to work!
Yeah, let's get to work!
Let's go!
Watch your step. I think a lot of people would look at this family and go, wow, how do they do it? How do they get by day after day? But it's really not the family that has the disability, it's their house. This house is on 3 different levels. We've got 12 different surface changes on the floor.
There's narrow hallways, there's low ceilings. I mean, you're worried about bumping your head no matter what corner you turn.
There are a lot of corners and doors. Doors that you could easily run into if you didn't see them.
It's also very small, and so everyone ends up sharing a room.
The house was not purchased to meet their needs. The house was purchased because of financial constraints. It's what they could afford.
Vic loves to cook. He's the guy who does all the cooking in the family, but the kitchen is really doesn't work for him.
There isn't much space. I mean, your drawers are tiny.
Carrie and Grandma Isabel share this tiny little room together, which is very sweet, but really, they both want their independence. They really both want their own space.
Excited?
Excited and happy?
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, why are you happy? Tell me why you're happy.
Well, we have a new house and I have my own room.
Carrie's such a young, bright, articulate girl for 13. It's just amazing. And she's got so many interesting hobbies. She loves to play the flute, and she loves to read her books. And interestingly enough, her favorite hobby is origami. Origami, origami.
It's remarkable to me. Here's a girl who can hardly see the hands in front of her face, and she's doing these incredibly intricate folded animals.
Now, you have to take the first layer.
Oh, yeah, and you open it up. Like a little hat. Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm not an origamist.
Okay.
I think she's laughing at me.
Like this. Why?
Because I'm not that good at origami.
This is my room. I share it with my sister. She sleeps over there.
Now, Zeb and Gwen share the room. This is a tiny house, very small rooms.
It's small. They're so small.
And then, well, what about your clothes? I mean, you don't have your own private space for changing clothes?
You want to show it?
What they do is they take turns in the closet changing the clothes. So one would go in the closet, change clothes, come out, and the other would go and change clothes. And I thought, you know what? You can't do this.
One of the saddest things I think that we're dealing with this week is a father and a son who really can't communicate. Zeb was born completely deaf. His dad can't see.
So how do you deal with that?
It's a heartbreaker sometimes, but there's nothing to be done about it, really.
This is a family that's not asking for a palace. They're not looking for anything opulent or decadent. They want things like a dishwasher, a little more space.
I would feel like the richest man in the world if I had the bathroom inside, in the master's bedrooms.
Maybe just like a painting of the sunset. It's just amazing. Like every time I'm outside and I'm just like, I feel like so blessed. Like I can watch the sun set and sunrise, and it's just amazing. And I don't know like how long like I'm gonna be able to see that, or maybe I will. I don't know. Whatever.
I really felt a connection with Gwen, and what she said really, really hit me. You're getting me all choked up because that's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is to look at sunsets. And you say you don't know how much longer you're going to be able to see them. If I had to worry that tomorrow I might not see the sunset, I'd be so sad. But she's not. She just cherishes them every single day. And I'm not crying because I feel sorry for her, not at all. I am just moved to how great this girl is.
You and your wife and your children, there's such love and such smile. You know, we don't change the family. You got it all. It's just making life a little easier.
This is a family that has enough challenges on a daily basis. They don't need their house to be a challenge for them too.
So, Lyanna's family, you guys are going to Disney World!
Take care, guys!
So what are we going to do now?
We build a house!
Yeah!
So it's pretty obvious that the Lyanna family is amazing. Incredibly challenged, but yet they're so happy.
I think the gifts here this week are not what we bring to this family. It's not the new house we give them. I think the gifts this week are what they teach us. This is a family that has 4 people that are legally blind. There's no way for us to design a house for them unless we have some inkling of what that experience is like.
Designer team, come on out here!
Come on out, guys!
Marley brought in Dr. Seawolf, and he's a low vision specialist.
Imagine, if you will, if you've had your eyes dilated, how bright the sun is. And imagine that your pupils cannot constrict at all because you don't have an iris.
And he did a pretty amazing experiment with the design team.
We're going to dilate your pupils with these drops so that you're going to be light sensitive. And then I've made special glasses for you that will reduce the contrast.
This way, you guys can understand what the girls live with every day. You guys game?
Yeah, let's do it. We had an opportunity to experience what they do.
Go ahead.
Good luck, everyone.
Be careful.
Okay.
And it really gave us an idea of what the girls see every minute of their lives.
Bright, bright, bright pink. Everything's sort of glowing.
The one thing that first stood out walking down the side of the house with Eduardo was the bright colours of the flowers.
See how you can see the dandelion? It's
so bright.
The green grass, that's really green.
It was such a good exercise for us to learn what this family can see and what they can't see, and to see how everything looks so different.
I don't know if you can see, but that's what it's looking like. You look really out of focus. The world changes in front of you. It becomes very, very misty. Certain things become brighter and pop out at you.
The first thing I noticed is this very, very bright window, and I can't imagine that on a daily basis that's comfortable.
And it's so different than I imagined. I didn't expect everything to be so bright and to see colors so well. See, that looks gorgeous to me. In that, you can really see color.
You see the yellow, orange, purple.
Blues were brilliant. Orange is magnificent.
That's it. This house has to have color in it.
Wow, this is a scary proposition right here.
Very difficult finding steps, you know, and losing your kind of sense of distance.
But Paula, your idea about different colors with the stairs, this runner gives me almost a thing to step on it.
So as we proceed this week, we'll have that knowledge, and we'll be able to better design this house for their future.
It's a huge education to understand what these kids are seeing. It's amazing to think about those two girls laughing and smiling all the time and having to look at the world like this.
Yes, it was really uncomfortable, but it was 15 minutes out of our lives. Sad thing is, we can go back, and they can't.
You are such a hero to go through this. It's uncomfortable, and you did a great job.
To get that kind of experience of what the family are going through, man, it's frightening.
It's invaluable.
Thanks, you did us a huge favor, and hopefully we'll be able to help the family now.
Thank you so much.
For us, it was just a brief moment in time, and for this family, it's their entire lives.
Marley!
Marley! Marley!
Okay. Maybe that, but not that. What's up, guys?
We have an amazing plan.
Oh, the plan.
So basically, you're standing about right here, which will be the new living room. And it's all open living space. I think this is an awesome plan. It's really gonna function for this family, and that is our goal this week, is that we build them a home that's easy for them to live in, easy for them to be in.
Make sure that they can find everything that's in the
that's
room,
the key.
obviously.
I don't think this has to be a big house. I think it should be a smart house, but not a big house.
It needs to be a safe house. It needs to be an accessible house.
Those should be able to communicate from each and every room in the house.
We'll make sure that everything, the whole family has the opportunity to communicate.
Inside this home, one of the main focuses is giving them a room filled with technology.
With the technology that we have today, we can do so much to help this family.
Give them all laptops that are wireless. They can move them around the house.
Buttons they can feel and let them know what button is doing what.
There's even a program that can change what I'm saying to sign language.
Okay, so all living space downstairs. Back in the back corner, we're gonna put Grandma downstairs.
Grandma needs a place where she can go and just be by herself.
She needs her own room, one that she's not sharing with her 13-year-old granddaughter.
And then upstairs,
Marley and I will take care of Zeb. Zeb is a genius when it comes to computers.
He loves computer games, anything computers he likes.
He communicates with the rest of his family via computer.
We're just going to go ahead and really give him a great computer room where he can run everything in the house.
so right across the hall from him is Carrie. I'll be taking care of Carrie's room. One of her favorite hobbies is origami. We're gonna make sure that she has a beautiful room to inspire that craft. Lots of paper for folding. Gwen.
Elegant room with
Very nice.
in the sunset. Gwen said something that really, really got to me. She said that she cherishes every single sunset because she doesn't know if she'll be able to see it tomorrow. So I want to bring those colors into her room. Give her a nice, bright room, but then kind of do some sort of art piece on the wall that brings in a sunset.
And that leaves the whole back of the house for master bedroom, a huge master bath.
Vic and Maria, Mom and Dad, they're going to get a really nice bedroom.
A bedroom that is self-contained, a place where they can go and think about nothing but themselves. It's all about the romance and the love affair of this remarkable couple.
So, what do you think? Are we ready to go to work or not? All right, let's go to work.
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
We are in Walt Disney World right now, and we are having such big fun. It's more than fun. We have adventures, we have all different experiences. The kids are enjoying themselves. It's their first time to come in Florida, and especially Walt Disney. It's the first time to meet Donald Duck, Goofy, Pluto. It's a wonderful experience for my kids.
This is probably going to be the most high-tech house we have ever made. Marley hooked us up with Pinnacle Communities, and these guys are all about technology. They are the specialists, in fact, in doing houses that cater towards people who have specific disabilities.
Marley found the perfect builder in Brian Stolar. Brian Stolar is the owner of Pinnacle Communities. All their volunteers and their workers, mass of people coming down the streets, cheering and excited and ready to get this demolition kicked off.
When I saw the entire crew of builders and workers and volunteers marching en masse, that was the coolest feeling.
Guys, this is Brian Stolar. I'm so glad that you're here, and you're doing a great thing for the Llanes family, making their house good for the family and also making it technologically advanced to make their lives better. And you're doing it in 1 week. How great is that?
Marley, you asked us to do this in 1 week. I said 4 weeks. You said no, 1 week. So I went to our whole Pinnacle team, and every single person said yes. And I'm also feeling very connected because both my dad and I were born legally blind. And I am lucky that I'm able to be corrected. And this family can't. And I know what it's like to lose a sense.
Wow.
Wow. So he kind of understands what the family are going through, and he said to us, you know, I'm going to build this house with the kind of specifications that I would want.
And finally, I think what this shows is that volunteerism in America is absolutely alive. So as we like to say at Pinnacle, what's next?
What's next is, let's break out the excavators and let's do it!
So when you're knocking down a house for a family, 4 of whom can't see, you gotta figure out a way to translate the experience for them in a way that they can understand. Marley decided that we should do the whole thing like a movie trailer.
And to make sure the family could hear everything.
We've got the best theater audio team for this demolition.
So what they did is they wired the house completely. We had microphones all over the place so that every noise, every crunch, every piece of breaking glass will be picked up so the family could hear this.
If they can't see it, they're gonna hear it, and they're gonna hear it in style.
So just when the house is completely wired and we're ready to start knocking that bad boy down, this giant black limousine pulls up and a guy gets out.
And you may not recognize his face, but I'm sure you'll recognize his voice.
You know, Marley, in a world where you want to make a movie trailer, you need to get someone who sounds a lot like me.
Now, to really make it sound like a movie trailer, Marley brought in Don LaFontaine. This is the guy who does all the movie trailers that you've ever heard.
And he's the perfect guy to narrate this demolition for this family.
What are we waiting for? Let's demo this house!
The Llanes family will be able to hear every single sound that was going on in that demolition, and Zeb could watch it as well.
Let's do it.
Let's take it down.
3, 2, 1, hit it!
This house cannot remain standing. This house has to come down.
Demo has begun. We have a giant excavator in front of the house. We have another excavator in back of the house. We have sound guys circling the perimeter of this demo, recording every single possible sound they can.
This is Control Central here. This is the nerve center of all the microphones that are set up. One microphone.
Hear all the noise going on now?
I went in there and started playing with things. You can just pull up one microphone or pull up a ball, and you hear the crunch in the glass and this, that, and the other thing. It's technology at its finest, this stuff. That's the way they make movies.
Well, you know, it's fun for us to switch it up a little bit. And this is going to be the greatest demo diary ever.
The following film has been rated D for Demolition. Lyanna's Family. This film may contain scenes of your house being demolished. Coming this summer to a theater near you. This quiet, peaceful neighborhood is in for a surprise. In a world where a house must be built in 7 days. Demolition, the movie. With Academy Award winner Marlee Matlin and the Extreme Makeover Home Edition design team. Ed, Paige, Eduardo, Paul, Daniel, Michael, and Tanya.
This house is going down.
Witness the destruction. The romance. The adventure.
Look at the size of that thing!
The Eduardo.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it!
It's Demo, the movie. Sound, the likes of which you've never heard before.
Oh, ow, that's gonna leave a mark!
Here's Paulie.
It won't stop until your house is all the way down to the ground.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth!
Coming to a theater near you. Parental discretion advised.
Zeb, look what's happening to your house. As you can see, we're tearing it down. But you're gonna find a new house in its place, a big, beautiful house, when you get home from Disney World. And I hope you're having fun, and I can't wait to see you when you come home so I can give you a big hug. I love you, Zeb. Have fun.
First of all, we were wondering why we were here. What kind of movie, guys, are we looking at?
It's so exciting. I could only wish I'd been there, you know, just to help with the demolition, but...
I hope I'll be able to find my way.
So morning of day 3, and walls are literally flying in on the second story. That's amazing. I mean, normally in the morning of day 3, we're pouring foundation and we're kind of waiting for the concrete to dry. But now look, these guys from Pinnacle have worked through the night to make this happen, and it's awesome. Woo! Downstairs is the basement. Tanya's working on that. She's going to make it the technology hub for this house, but it's not just going to be down there. It's going to be in the living room, kitchen, all the way up to the bedrooms. Technology is going to go throughout this house.
By far, the biggest thing this week that excites me is the technology.
This is the most technology we've ever put in a house.
It's the most technology we've ever put in a house. This family's gonna be able to communicate seamlessly. You can imagine the difficulty of someone who's blind communicating with somebody who's deaf. They're gonna be able to operate the house, all the automation, all the systems.
It's going to allow this family to communicate in a way that they've never been able to before.
So when you build a house in 7 days, it's all about planning and efficiency. So we get all of our wood from one location. Very, very smart. That means less waste, less cutting. So it makes the business of building a house a whole lot easier.
Hey, design team.
Hey, Marlee, Jeff.
What's up, guys?
I've come up with this idea, which I think is brilliant, I must say. It's a way to welcome the Lyanna's family back home. It's a special sort of welcome home gift. I was thinking, what can we give as a special gift to the Lyanna's family when they get home? I called up Dr. Stein, who has been gracious enough to come.
She brought a dentist in who makes molds with teeth.
And he does molds of teeth. Maybe we could do molds of hands doing the manual alphabet in sign language.
Great cool.
Idea. Then we'll say something like, welcome home, with the sign for I love you right after.
Marlee had an awesome idea to use sign language as art.
Welcome home.
W, an E, an L, a C-O-M-E.
Oh,
Let's do an O.
Okay, you do it up.
With each of the designer's hands.
Close your fingers like that. That's the letter C. Perfect.
Those members of the family who couldn't see could touch it and feel it, and Zeb, who could see it and read it.
Stick him in, stick him in.
We made molds and put our hands into the molds.
Feels good. And we waited for like a minute, pulled the sea out.
Beautiful.
And we have this rubber mold.
Now what we'll do is we'll pour that with the stone, and we'll put it on a vibrator so there are no air bubbles, and then we'll have our negative into a positive there, and we'll have it ready.
That'll be one of the first things that they see and feel when they walk into their new house. Hey, Doc.
Hey, how are you?
How's it going? So these are the molds that we've made, and are they ready to go?
They're ready to go.
So we pretty much just go like that, cut right into it.
It's a great combining of their two disabilities, those who are visually impaired and Zeb, who can't hear, and it's all wrapped up in this one beautiful art piece that the entire family can enjoy.
Look at how beautiful that is. It's gonna mean so much to the family. This is a project that we're all really proud of. Thank you, Doc, so much. Hey, by the way, as soon as you're done with this, is there any way we can whiten these?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Sure.
Let's go.
Vic loves to cook, and actually everyone in this family loves to help out in the kitchen. So we knew we had to do a great big kitchen, but then we also had to fill it.
So I'll tell you what, you take a car, you get accessories for the kitchen, I'll get all the appliances.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We need to get them everything for their kitchen. Starts right here with the pots and pans.
And we maxed out that kitchen.
Then this, we'll need this.
Maria said she wanted a fridge with a freezer on the bottom. This is perfect, so do it in style.
Hey, Michael, look at all this stuff I got.
Awesome. I got all the appliances, let's get back to the house.
All right.
It's the afternoon of day 4, and I want to thank Paige in particular for letting me use her lovely pink hard hat. Anyway, so here's the house. As you can see, my goodness, look, I'm just an actor. I don't know anything about building houses, but I'm going to do my best.
Oscar-winning Marlee Matlin. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, she heard about this family story and really wanted to get involved.
Look at all the wonderful hard workers here, raking and sanding, and as you can see here, they're putting cedar siding on the house, some kind of cedar. I guess it's cedar, what do I know?
I don't think we could have anybody better to help us learn about overcoming adversity than Marlee Matlin. She's been there and she's done that.
Let's go inside the house, this way.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody! So this is the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room. Look at this beautiful microwave. Thank you to Sears for all this stuff. And the space is incredible, the amount of space. They'll be able to walk by freely through their kitchen. Wow!
And she's just the most down-to-earth person you'll ever meet with a wicked sense of humour.
I smell cake. Remember, I'm just an actor.
Remember, I'm just an actor.
Not bad. I could do it with my eyes closed. No.
I think he has to paint over what I just did.
She just fit right in.
Clearly, this looks like the master bedroom. It's like a sanctuary for them.
The family hasn't asked for much. I mean, they're humble people. Vic, for example, wanted his bedroom to have a bathroom attached to it. So he wouldn't have to leave the bedroom to go out in the hallway and look for the bathroom.
And here's the master bath, which is absolutely beautiful.
And we could make that happen for him.
This house is gonna be one able-bodied house, as opposed to a disabled house, which it was before. And this is gonna be very cool.
Marlee and Paul are taking Zeb's room, which is going to be this supercomputer room.
Without a doubt, this is the coolest software ever, and I have seen cool things. This is gonna change Zeb's life.
He came running out,
I just need some help getting this thing going, and Marlee's gonna be the one that helps me.
and I've never seen him so excited. He was jumping up and down with this big smile on his face.
Marlee! Oh, I keep forgetting. I got the coolest thing ever here.
What's up?
This is the coolest thing. This is gonna change their life. This is gonna change their life.
Well, how?
And he turned his back on me, and I think, what is Paulie doing? He knows I'm deaf. I can't hear him. Why would he talk with his back to me?
Marlee!
I can't hear you.
Can you understand me? iCommunicator is a program that was invented by a 16-year-old deaf boy. You speak into a microphone. On the screen comes up a woman, and she's doing the signs.
I imagined Vic and Zeb sitting together, communicating with each other, round the clock.
Pretty amazing, huh?
So cool. I'm so blown away. I'm thinking about Zeb and his dad being able to communicate 300 times more than ever.
It's the coolest thing ever.
It is.
Technology will bring them even closer. They'll be able to use it with their sisters as well. It's just going to bring the family closer together.
This is going to change their lives.
Yes, I second that.
And between you and me, you're one of our best team leaders ever.
Thank you. Thank you for caring so much for Zeb and the family.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm taking care of Carrie's room this week, and since she loves origami, that's what I'm basing her room on. This is our origami tent, and Carrie has a hobby that she loves, and it's actually paper folding origami. This is her thing, it's her passion. These people that you see here are part of a group. They've come to volunteer all week to help me create the ultimate origami room for Carrie. I found this incredible paper. This is actually very expensive, very special paper. I'm taking this paper, blowing this up, and having custom wallpaper made for several of the walls in the room. And then our folders, can I call you all folders?
You can.
Okay. They're taking different papers, they're such beautiful papers, and actually apply these to our wallpaper in a three-dimensional form. So we're gonna lay them over to give this exact wallpaper the vibe created with these flowers. I think what's really interesting too is that Carrie, who's really limited in her vision and potentially could lose her sight, has taken up such an intricate visual hobby.
Well, it's one of the things, though, that even after she loses her sight completely, she can continue her folding, because there is a very famous Japanese creator named Saburo Kase, who is blind. And he teaches origami to sighted people.
See right there, it's what we're learning this week is about inspiration, and that is incredibly inspirational.
He is extremely inspirational.
There are people who are young and old who do it. We actually have some kids, 7, 8, 9 years old. How old are you?
9.
You're 9. And how long have you been folding?
Since I was about 5.
Really? God, look at that. That's beautiful. This is incredible, and this is pretty advanced as far as I'm concerned. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to make something really special for me this week, and I'll put it in the room for Carrie, and you can write her a little note. Does that sound like fun?
Yeah.
Right on. All right, sweetheart.
And Eduardo!
Yeah.
Yo,
Charlie, were you calling us?
Marley basically calls us to give us some amazing news that she wants us to go on a little mission.
Listen.
See, time is short here. I think I need a little project from the two of you, because I think you guys would be perfect for this.
So she said that she was going to be sending Ed and I on a mission. She told us to pack a small bag, to go to the airport, and we would be meeting a guy named Bill.
And that's all I'm going to say?
And that's all she told us. And we're like, when?
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, wait. Do you speak Spanish?
Do I speak Spanish? Yes.
Adios.
Okay. His name's Bill.
She's scaring me. Small bag.
Okay.
So Ed and I packed our bags and rushed to the airport, walked onto the tarmac, found a jet, and we met Bill Austin. He's the head of an organization called the Starkey Hearing Foundation, and they basically travel around the world donating hearing aids to people who really need them.
Listen, inquiring minds would like to know, my friend, where are you taking us?
Yes. Well, that's a good question. Actually, I'm taking you to more than one place.
So once we got on the plane and got settled, Bill told us that we were going to be going on a mission to Central America. And together we would be visiting Antigua, Guatemala, Managua, Nicaragua, and San Salvador, El Salvador. And in each one of these cities, we would be fitting and donating at least 150 hearing aids.
I've never fitted a hearing aid before, but he's assured me and Eduardo that it's very easy and we can take part. It's going to be amazing, and it gives us more of an insight into what little Zeb is going through, trying to communicate with his dad.
I think we're going to hopefully make a bunch of little kids' dreams come true. I'm really excited about it. We're in a jet. We're going to get there in about 4.5 hours, and we'll start our mission there.
Hey, Marley, big problem. It's time for landscaping, and Eduardo, you sent him to Central America.
Don't worry. I made a phone call. It's under control.
Hey, Tanya.
Hi.
I'm Governor John Corzine.
Hi, Governor. Marley got the governor of New Jersey, and it was perfect because he's governor of the Garden State.
Garden State, perfect. Here, there's some gloves. Here's a shovel.
Shovel? Let's do it.
Every place you see a bush, just dig a hole, put it in there.
Put it in there, okay.
Let's get to work.
You know what? He may be the governor of New Jersey, but he was willing to roll his sleeves up and get dirty for a good family of New Jersey.
Great idea to help this family. And isn't it great to see so many people want to pitch in and make that happen? New Jersey is filled with people that give back, and this is just a great example. Look at the turnout today. Lots of blue shirts here. People really want to help.
Is being the governor harder than this?
Absolutely.
It is. Being the governor harder than building a house in 7 days?
No.
No. You got any gossip on any other governors?
R-O-M-N-E-Y. Okay, Romney.
A very important member of this family is Romney, Vic's guide dog. And I've met a lot of dogs in my day, and Romney is top-notch. He's so loyal and so smart. So we wanted to do something really special for him to make sure he was included in this makeover.
Hey, Paulie, how's Romney's doghouse coming along?
Well, I'll tell you what, Daniel, I could use an expert.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I'm happy to help. What can I do?
Kind of thinking of one with 4 legs, tail, canines, about 80 pounds.
You want me to find you a dog?
Would really be great.
No, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'll get you a dog.
Thank you
need
very
a dog?
much.
I'm gonna get one.
Thank you, Daniel.
Do you have a dog I can borrow?
I don't have a dog.
Can I borrow your dog?
Dog? I don't have any dog.
You don't have a dog?
No, I can't stand dogs.
And then at one point, you just start getting desperate.
We don't have a dog.
You have no dog?
We don't have a dog.
What about him? He's about the right size. Can I borrow him for a little while?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No way.
Thanks. You have a bird? Bird lady. Have you looked recently to check? Because maybe you got a dog back there and you just don't even know.
You'd be surprised how hard it is to find a dog when you need one. But ultimately, you want to make a dog bed, you got to have the right tool for the job. I ended up not finding that one.
Oh, look at these guys. Hey, listen, how much do you think those dogs weigh?
So I found 2 that I think if we kind of put them together, give us exactly what we need.
Let's roll. Oh, great. Polly, you have no idea how hard it was to find dogs.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was really
Did he
hard.
bite?
No, they're really sweet. This is
Hi,
Mikey.
how are you?
And this is Bella.
Yeah,
She's
put
a
him
little
right here.
nervous.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl. There we go.
Yeah.
It looks like these guys are going to fit just fine.
You think?
I think so. Kind of can lay out, you put your arms out and stuff, we're in good shape. Way to go. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, guys, let's go see if we can remember what house you lived in.
Come on. That's not too good.
Sunset is my favorite time of day, and Gwen's too. And she loves going out and seeing the sunset every single night. She's not completely blind. I mean, she can see. She's losing her sight. What she can see are colors. So she said that when she looks at a beautiful sunset, she sees the gorgeous yellows and the oranges and the reds and the blues of the ocean. I didn't want to just, give her a painting of a sunset or give her a picture of a sunset. I wanted to give her something that she could actually feel, that's tactile. It's all different kinds of yarn here. I mean, this kind of like to the touch, it's almost like a little bit rough, but kind of velvety. And then this is really, really soft. This is going to be the clouds. I wanted to give Gwen the opportunity to look at the sunset now, feel it the way it is, and then if one day she loses her eyesight and can't see the sunset anymore, she can at least reach up and touch it. Now, every time I see the sunset, I'll think of Gwen and just know that I have to cherish it more than ever.
All right, guys, let's do it! Come on in, we are open for business!
So another great idea that Marley had this week was, let's do an eyeglasses drive. We're gonna have a special concert, but the only way to get into the concert is to donate at least 1 pair of eyeglasses.
Thank you guys very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you. That's gonna help a lot of people. We appreciate it. Thank you.
There's an organization called Unite for Sight, and they distribute eyeglasses to help people all over the world who don't have eye care, who would never have the opportunity to see.
This community is so awesome. Not only are they helping us with the house, but they're helping us provide lots and lots of glasses for so many people who need them.
We got buckets and buckets of glasses.
Enjoy the show tonight, you guys.
you guys. How is everyone tonight? Thank you so much for coming out here.
So before the concert kicked off, Paul wanted to send a message to the family.
Hello, Lyanna's family. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a great time on vacation. We have a few friends here who want to say hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you four-time Grammy Award-winning singers, the Blind Boys of Alabama.
It's starting to walk into the stage, Vic, like a train, like the way we do.
Stand by me. Oh, Lord, won't you stand by me? And every day let me walk with thee. Stand by me. Oh, Lord, won't you stand by me? As I walk this narrow way.
Now, this is a group of guys who've been together for over 60 years.
They met while attending School for the Blind in Alabama.
And these guys can rock.
They had this soulful gospel sound, and they were incredible.
This great music, but we've got a job to do. So design team, let's go back to work.
So Marley sent Ed and Eduardo down to Central America to hand out hearing aids to people who otherwise might never hear anything in their entire lives. People who just don't have access to that kind of technology.
So we arrived to our first stop, Antigua, Guatemala.
What's in store today, Bill, for us?
Hey, we're going to change the lives of some kids and forever.
So the Star Key Foundation has a slogan, and it is, so that the world may hear. And that's exactly what they're all about.
They'll develop language and be part of life. It's going to be wonderful.
Should we get to work?
Yes.
Bill Austin's an amazing man. He's a multi-billionaire who has actually started this foundation to give back.
Let's go, guys. We got to join the team and
we
get
got a
to
full
work.
house.
Yeah, we sure do. Hey.
Eduardo and myself, we're fitting hearing aids. We're fitting hearing aids like the professional guys do, and it's great.
Oyes, de este lado. ¿Sí? Poquito, bastante.
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 Hola, Marco.
Whoa. ¿Escuchas bien?
It was just inspiring. And their faces were beautiful. Just faces I'll never forget, because they're hearing for the first time, not only you or their mum and dad, but themselves. It was just a beautiful face, because they were like so thankful, so surprised, but then so thankful to you.
Mama. Mama.
A lot of tears of joy, a lot of blessings from them, and a lot of thanks. We felt lucky that we were able to help.
Nicaragua was a different circumstance altogether. There was a lot more poor people, people who had come from the mountains and the hills.
People came from all over the country. Some people traveled 4 hours, some people traveled up to 8 and 10 hours to come to get their children fitted for a hearing aid.
Almost time to say esta mañana. We have several people waiting outside of the building because we can't fit everybody inside. A bunch of people in the lobby, and some people have already started getting tested on the inside. We're hoping to get 150 people fitted with hearing aids, and for many it'll be the only opportunity they might have to ever listen to a sound.
It's her first time
First time, right.
hearing. That's why she's so nervous too. Ya te quieres ir.
Bien? Bien? It's just been a magical day. It's going to be a day I'm never going to, never worry about forgetting soon. I'm never going to forget it.
Actually, no, you know what? Do me a favor. If you can take here for a second, I need to borrow Ed. We need to make a quick phone call. Okay. All right.
Paula, thank you.
Okay.
I decided that it would be a good idea to send Marley a little message and let her know what was going on.
Hello?
Marley, Jack?
So tell us what's going on. Tell me how are the kids? Have you met all the deaf kids there? Have you given out hearing aids? Tell me how it's been.
We're actually in Managua, Nicaragua, at our second stop, and it's been just amazing.
The pair of us guys are actually fitting hearing aids. Seeing the kids' faces from the moment they can first hear sound is something I don't think either of us guys will ever forget.
Their enthusiasm was just, they were just telling me about everything that was going on, and I thought, you know what, I can't lose this moment. I need to share this with Lyanna's family too.
And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a 3-way call, and if you could tell them what's going on, I think that would be great. Do you mind holding on for a second?
So we're going from Florida to New York to Nicaragua.
Who's that? Lyanna's family!
Hold on a second, we want to put somebody on.
How you doing? This is Eduardo.
And Ed, how you guys doing?
Great!
In honor of your family, in honor of Zeb, we actually have flown to Central America.
And we are fitting hundreds of kids and some adults with hearing aids.
Wow, it's amazing.
We could hear especially Carrie and Gwen's voice. It was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It's unbelievable. So nice to be part of something like that.
They were grateful and excited. I think they felt we were doing something really important.
Okay, friends, last stop, El Salvador.
So our third stop's on Salvador, El Salvador.
La 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 la.
Iguales?
One of the first kids we actually fitted in El Salvador, the last country, was a kid called Miguel. And he was shaking his, his little buns, and he was shaking away like a good one. And he was just yelping and laughing and screaming ecstatically. And Eduardo and I were just standing there like, you know what? This is one of the best gigs in the world. La 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 la. La 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 la.
It's actually a blessing when you're able to help other people. I felt like I had been given a gift, realizing how many people are out there that need help of some kind, and how important it is for all of us to take the time to be able to do that. If each one of us did just a little bit of that kind of work around the world would be a much better place.
I've said that I don't know how many times, but I'm never going to forget it, and I hope it's the start of something that can go on between us guys.
Exactly.
This was a great experience, mate. Thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Tremendous experience.
To everyone at Starkey Foundation, you are all diamonds, and Eduardo and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts for allowing us to be part of what can only be described as one of the greatest things of my entire life. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Check this out. Every room has this panel in it. It may look very simple here on the wall, but this thing has a life of its own. We have an audio-prompted, integrated technology system throughout this house. At a push of the button, the world will be opened within this home. You can find out the temperature in your house. You can find out sports scores. You can dim the lights. You can check your email. You can check your solar panels that operate the system. This is unlimited. This is actually going to be like fulfilling and replacing that lost sense.
This is when technology, you look at it and you just say, wow.
This is going to change their life. I can't wait for them to see it.
Perfect. Look at that. How cool is this? I'm learning so much. These guys have been amazing. I mean, we've made so many incredible things this week. The volunteers have been incredible, absolutely amazing. They have worked their fingers to the bone, but I think I'm gonna need some more help. So I realized that this origami room was getting down to the wire, and I was not quite there yet. Girls, how's it going? This looks great.
Good.
I'll tell you what, I need some help.
What can we help you with?
I got a lot of help, but I need more help. I need people with good hands, nimble fingers.
We need you to go find people with really good hands to help them work. So, Tanya and I did.
Good hands. We're on it.
Thank you.
So Paige and I, we head out. We're thinking we won't waste anyone's time. We'll just yell out the door and say, hey, let me see your hands.
Can I see your hands? Bye. Bye.
Let me see your hands. Those don't look bad. Those are good. Maybe a little small.
How about a high five?
We just kept looking and looking and looking, and we turn the corner and we see these guys, and they've got jerseys on.
Hey, guys. Are those football jerseys? What do you play for?
Jets.
They were New York Jets football players.
Let me see your hands.
That's it. That's the two we need.
Perfect.
Fellas, I need your help. Get in the van. I need you. It's for a good cause.
Michael!
Yo, what's up?
Look what we brought for you.
Hi.
Look at these great big hands. Big hands.
Yeah.
This is David and AJ from the New York
Hey,
Jets.
guys, good to see you.
You said you needed big, strong hands. Now, what do you need them to build?
Origami. Right. They brought back the New York Jets. Football players. I'm folding paper here. Here, you want to make a swan or a flower? What are you into? Swan. Swan? Flower, okay. I need you to get those corners right together. So you guys do much origami?
No, not much. Mostly write poetry.
That's beautiful. That looks all right. He's got it. So these right here, I need 250 of those. I need 75 to 80 of these, about 100 of these. Guys, thanks a lot. I'll be back. AJ and David were great sports. They really helped out a lot.
Did you say 250? These? I think it was 300. I'll do 10, 20. Sounds good.
What's going on, Pungin? What's the commotion?
We're done. Here are the keys.
We got the keys!
Let's move in some
Come on, we need you all to help us.
Okay.
You guys on that side.
Let's go. Dining room.
How you doing, Polly? All right.
Perfect. We got this great stuff for Sears.
This family is hooked up.
And we got all of this for Vic.
Okay, all these chairs all go in the dining room, guys.
Great. It's perfect. It's the last piece of the sofa.
In the madness of furniture move-in, which is always just the most chaotic night of the whole build, Ed and Eduardo came back fresh off the plane from Central America.
I'm with you guys. Holiday trip.
It was spectacular.
Unbelievable.
Life-changing. Thank you for sending us on this mission. We learned so much.
Before we left, we did say we would try and bring something back for the house. Well,
Yeah.
One of the kids who we fitted in San Salvador painted this himself. This is one of hundreds of gifts that they left for us.
kids give you gifts for fitting them with hearing aids.
Yes, he was deaf.
I'd never heard before.
Yes. Well, and we thought it's a home from El Salvador in the new home here.
Which looks like you finished.
It's finished.
And
It's
furniture's
done.
being moved in, so we might as well go for the night because you look like you're done.
Right.
Thank you, guys. I love you guys.
You, we love you, but we're going to go
Wait.
because it looks like you're done. So.
Okay. We have 18 hours. Now cut them off.
Somebody had foolishly given her the bullhorn back.
Who gave you that?
Who gave you that? When you've got one build without tie, you kind of think, you know, there's a little bit of peacefulness there.
We have 18 hours. Cut them off.
But she proceeded to scream at us for the next 10, 20 minutes, maybe even an hour.
18 hours.
Marley got a little crazy with that megaphone.
No.
Let's nap.
It was just like having Ty Pennington back.
No megaphone yelling.
Everyone heard me, loud and clear.
18 hours.
I even heard myself.
Let's go. Let's go. We have no time. Hello, how are you doing? Now, for the thing. Easy pizza. I need sustenance. Let's go.
Just sign. Can't you sign into it? It'll be loud. You can sign.
All
right. It's been a great week with Marley, and she's been done great. Up until now, up until the megaphone, it was all good. Now, That's no good in letters. I've learned my letters.
Scary.
The reveal day, the crowd was absolutely huge.
Marley understood something very specific about this family and went out to talk to the crowd beforehand.
Ooh, you guys are good. Okay, so listen to me here.
I made sure to let them know that even though they might want to cheer and yell their support for the family, that this situation was a little different.
When they arrive and we move that bus, we're gonna do a very, very quiet welcome. And the reason is that Mom, Maria, needs to explain to Vic what she sees and what the new house looks like. All right?
You promise?
You promise? Great. Now let's welcome the Lyanna's family home, all right?
This is a family that after you meet them, you're so moved by them, and we just wanted them home.
Marley and Jack and Paul and Tanya were there waiting for them. They were so excited.
There's a feeling that came over me that just felt special and it felt different.
It was my first time there with the family, with this family especially, was a moment I will never, ever forget.
It sounded like there were a myriad of people.
Watching the family get out of the limo after not seeing them for a week was a thrill.
Grandma Isabel, welcome home.
Thank you.
Marley was there, and it felt so good to see her. She doesn't let her physical disability get any in her way, and that's exactly what I want to be.
The crowd felt perfect. The moment felt perfect. The family looked perfect.
This is a very, very, very special time for all of you because you have a brand new house.
Big, beautiful house.
I started to feel, I can't wait to see the house.
I can't wait. My family will be very excited, I'm sure. We're excited for you and for your family. Can't wait to see it.
We also had a group of deaf children, and it was really cool because they were all signing, "Move that bus."
Like Ty says, every week, move that bus!
The garage door is blue, the door is blue. Oh my gosh, I can't describe.
She just took a second for herself to absorb the house, and then suddenly she turned into helper mode. She explained to Vic what the house looked like, explained to the girls, signing for Zeb, interpreting for him. I mean, she went to work, and that's who Maria is. She's constantly thinking of others.
It's big. It's so big.
First thing I noticed was the blue garage, and it's the most amazing blue, and I can actually see it. I could see it.
And you see the white trim, right?
Yes, it's all right. The doors and the big, huge windows. It was so cool.
We're heading towards the garage. That's blue colored.
Marie was starting to describe the house to me, detail by detail. Hearing my family sounding so happy, I was getting so excited. I couldn't wait. I just had to feel around.
Vic just walked right up to the house, wanting to see it for himself. I just looked at him in awe, and that's how he was able to see the house, with his hands.
He's feeling everything.
I know, everything. Let me show you this. Control the garage, right?
Flowers already?
Can't get any better than this.
This is the height of the foyer right there.
Oh, it's hard.
so much taller.
I can't describe the wonder I was feeling at the time. It was so huge, I cannot define exactly where it ends. It's a new start for us. I can't describe the wonder I was feeling. Oh, this is going to be home.
Lyanna's family, go check out the house.
I saw the space. It's a huge space.
Just because a person can't see doesn't mean design doesn't matter. It simply means that the design must be more specific. A well-designed space sounds nice. It feels nice. The way sound moves through it and the way air moves through it all become very, very important.
In the background, I hear waterfalls. Look at
We did that so that it would help orient them towards the front door. They'd know where they are. It's a beautiful ambient sound, and they look good too.
I have never seen. It's like a framed art with all signs.
There's all of these hands that are making different letters.
Welcome home, guys. You see that sign? Welcome home.
Hey, Grandma, come here. Check this out.
Come on, Mama. I'm gonna show you.
They have it marked, the microwave. The dots. All the dots for you, Mom.
For me?
For everyone.
They felt and they discovered and they looked and they loved and noticed every detail.
Our faucet. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. And they're right there. Yes.
Oh, wow, look, they're looking. Like, oh my gosh, Daddy, look over here, and look over there, and look over there. Bad about this. Oh my gosh. Dad, come here, Dad.
Oh my God.
No, so good.
Everything was so very beautiful. All the things I've always wanted, I've ever needed was there, right there in the kitchen.
Look whose bed is it?
Hey, it's a four-poster bed. Do you love the house? How you doing? Hi, sweetheart.
Hello, guys.
You're beautiful.
There is a lot of house to see, and me and Eduardo got back yesterday, and we haven't even seen all of it. We kept the basement, you've got your first floor, you'll go up to the second floor, where everyone has their own bedroom, so go and explore the rest of your house!
Paul did an awesome job on Zeb's room.
It's good?
How do you think everything?
No, together.
I'm giving him credit.
Together.
He loved everything. He got everything, too. I mean, he knows what all that stuff is. Can I show you the coolest thing? And Vic, this is for you, too.
And he told Zeb about the program for him and his father.
Everything Vic will say will come up right here on this screen.
That's cool. He can communicate with his dad, and that makes everything we've done this week worthwhile.
Going to just change his life completely.
Awesome. Hey. Gary.
2, 1, go.
Wow, Gary.
Oh my.
It's all origami stuff.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. That is so cool, Mom. Isn't it pretty?
Yes, it is.
Oh, look, Gary, look. Oh, that's so cool. Dad, look over here. It's like a nice ball. It's black and it's like a crystal green.
She saw everything.
Oh, wow.
She looked and she touched and felt everything in that room.
And then there's like birds here, Dad. Look. It was like amazing. I can't believe they did that for me.
How do you like your room?
is like one of the most beautiful sunsets like I've ever seen. Mom, this is what I wanted.
I didn't quite understand it at first, but when Gwen told me, Mommy, I have a sunset in my room. I see it and I can touch it.
Mom, this is like, oh my gosh.
That was the most wonderful thing that I've seen another person do for my daughter.
What do you think?
I love it. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And we always ask every day, please, Lord, just keep whatever vision possible until they have seen the whole world.
Oh, I read this book. You've got to read that one.
But in her mind, she knows. She knows.
I'm gonna be honest, like, when I think about it, I do get scared.
We tell her, whatever happens to you, we are gonna be there for you.
So you're being very
So, Vic Maria, tell me briefly how you guys are feeling about the house.
It's like walking into somebody else's house, only you have to just keep reminding yourself this is where you're going to live.
You know, we all know that you're a happily married couple, and that as happily married couples, they need quality time. And that takes place in a room that we've created just for you. So turn around and take a look at your own bedroom.
It's a double door.
Wow. Vic, oh my gosh.
It sounds quiet already.
They loved their master bedroom, and watching them walk through it was really moving.
This is our bed. Just the right size. Oh, yes, Vic. We love the bed. That's the first decent bed that we had.
I've never seen anything like this.
No? Yeah, oh my gosh, Rick. I don't know what to tell you that. Look at this thing.
His one wish, the only thing he asked us for, was that he would have a bathroom off his master. And of course, we had one for him.
You ready?
You ready for this?
1, 2, and 3. Our bathroom, Vic!
Our very own bath. I kind of expected a small bathroom with a simple bathtub and a sink. But this is a room by itself.
When's the last time we took a bath?
Knowing that they would finally get what they wanted, I was so happy for them. Those moments were so exciting.
This is where your mom and dad will be.
I wish to think nothing but happiness, good health.
Oh, this is just the right place, Vic. We're gonna enjoy that room. We're gonna be there a lot. Wow, Mom! Beautiful room, Vic.
So in Grandma's room, we wanted to make sure that it reminded her of the Philippines. We used bamboo and natural colors and natural elements. We put a water fountain in there. And we also gave her a nice, big, queen-size bed. She deserves to be comfortable and feel relaxed.
So, we're having fun so far, right?
Yes, we are!
Yeah, all right. Why don't you go check out this surprise that we've been holding for you all day? Why don't you go check out the basement? Come on, go ahead.
Let's go!
Okay, let's go. Wow, Vic.
You've got cameras, and you've got voice recorders, and you've got scanners.
They can have anything they want at their fingertips now.
GPS option.
There's GPS technology that exists where a computer can tell you where you're at and where you're going.
Oh, that is amazing. There's CCTVs. We just have to put a piece of paper down and we can actually read it like without moving like the page back and forth.
We want the kids to be able to hear and see and learn, just like you and me.
They've got books that they can pull up on a computer.
Oh, my! It's so overwhelming, the equipment, the technology. It's a braille printer!
You guys have opened a whole new world for my girls, for Vic, for Zab, even for Grandma.
Making life easier for this family was our goal this week. After they saw the basement, they came upstairs, and we were all gathered there with Brian and the guys from Pinnacle.
There's one person, Brian from Pinnacle, who has something to say to you. Brian said he was so grateful to be able to have been part of presenting this house to the Lyanna's family, but he also had a surprise for them.
The Pinnacle Companies and HomeSync Financial Services, we are absolutely delighted to tell you that we've raised a house fund for you.
It was a home fund to help them with whatever they needed, expenses, perhaps some educational costs for their kids.
It's currently an amount of $150,000, and it's still growing.
Wow. It's a lot of money. It's gonna make this family's life that much easier.
You guys have touched our hearts. We are encouraged. We feel the love from all of you. We are not going to forget this big thing happening in our lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And with this financial gift, we will be able to do so many things. It will go a long, long way for us. Thank you, Mr. Brian, and the whole Pinnacle. Thank you, designer team. We just love you guys.
I was always worried about financial matters. Being the person I am, I'm still going to be worried, but this absolutely changes a whole lot in our situation.
Welcome home, Lyanna's family. Welcome.
You all have taught us so much for this past week. You've opened up new ways of communication, a whole new world for our family.
Best wishes, big man.
Yes.
Best wishes. Thank you for letting me show America that the world is full of possibilities, of giving people in need an opportunity for new lives.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ABC. We absolutely, positively love our house.
Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Extreme Makeover. Thank you, Tom Foreman.
I'm trying to concentrate, okay? Go build a doghouse.
That was my airplane.